We are live from the U.S. Airways Center for a Western Conference contest featuring the Suns here in Phoenix. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. You take a look at New Orleans. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
Well, they're not a team I'd want to have to face right now because the level at which they've been playing during this winning streak is remarkable.
And you're not by yourself there, Steve. I mean, I don't think anybody wants to have to go up against this team, not when they're playing this well.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. And it's Z at the 5, home in the paint. Evans. Here's Davis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Davis has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Pelicans.
And that's a nice way for his team to get started.
Yeah, really nice start for his team to get out in front here.
Thomas goes in. Morris kicks to Thomas. Dishes to Morris. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's amazing. Isaiah Thomas is just a fighter. He's adapted and thrived at every level. In his 3 years at the University of Washington, he got better and better each season. And in the NBA, barely even projected to make the league. He's outplayed his competition and continued to improve. You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Tucker can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gordon, the pass to Z. And there's the feed to Davis. Banked in off the glass.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Bledsoe kicks to Plumlee. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kicks to Gordon. Holiday dishes to Gordon. Now here's Evans, averaging 13 points a contest. He got right to the cup using that screen.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Well, it wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. This team's stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild this club.
And the push for new talent in Phoenix really seen from top to bottom. New GM, first-time head coach, and Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, they did an outstanding job. They're pushing to create a very positive culture there, really giving everybody an opportunity to show what they can do. Thus far, the results very impressive.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Milwaukee.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And both free throws good for Davis.
It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
Now here's Bledsoe, and he just worked New York in that last game. Shot clock at 5. Thomas goes in. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
New Orleans leading by 4. Gordon, the pass to Holiday. Fades, and he gets it to go. Holiday's got his first basket of the night.
And with the Pelicans getting a franchise big like they did with Davis always helps, but they're also active in acquiring talent to grow around him.
Now here's Bledsoe. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Pass to Plumlee. Bledsoe against Gordon. Puts it up from 15. Buries the jump shot. For the Pelicans, getting young talent is one thing, and they want to make sure, Clark, that they got the right talent to fit alongside their stars.
Kevin, I really think sometimes the cohesiveness and the fitting of the parts is overlooked and undervalued. And Pelicans are trying to make that a real priority. Not only do we want talent, but we want it to fit together nicely. And you got to give them kudos for that.
That's a good point. Z, the pass to Evans, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Holiday against Thomas. There's the screen to the middle. Morris with the bucket.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And here's Holiday. 9-point game his last outing. And Davis now top of the key. Back to Holiday. Z, the pass to Davis. Bledsoe with the rebound. Suns trail by 4. He kicks to Thomas. The dish now to Morris. Back to Thomas. Upside Thomas. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
That is good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Bledsoe outside. Bledsoe right side. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And let's take this chance to show you the highest scoring power forwards and centers in the NBA since the All-Star break. Well, you look at Z, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
You know, that's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. Game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Yeah, it's almost like you've got to pick your poison. Either you leave other areas of the floor open and put some extra bodies down low, or you risk one of these guys running wild on you.
Here's Fredette after the made shot from Tyler Ennis. Ashik, the pass to Z, and he gets the bucket. Z's got his second bucket.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Now Ennis. On the wing, Green. The kick out to Dragic. Pass to Tolliver. Back to Dragic. Unloads. And he connects with the jumper. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see at a game.
You know, at this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. There's the pick. And there's the pass to Z. And here's Anderson from the arc. Here's Hushik. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
Ennis kicks to Morris. Puts up a 3. Cannot hit. And New Orleans will come the other way. Feeds it to Rivers. Goes up on the wing. Passes it to Fredette for the 3. Morris with the rebound.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
The tray. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Z's got 7 rebounds in the game. Fredette kicks to Rivers. Pass to Z. Lets it go from 11. That's good. Z's got 6 points.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Ennis. He dishes it to Tolliver. can't hit. Excellent defense there from Z. And here's Anderson for three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye three as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
Welcome back. More tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter, really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
They've got P.J. Tucker. Green is out there with Thomas. And there's Anthony Tolliver. And it's Morris in at the 4 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Rivers against Green. There's a screen. Rivers dishes to Holiday. Here's Z. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Pelicans have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
The Phoenix Suns franchise with the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Maybe we shouldn't have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that, throughout its history, has found ways to win.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Plumlee, he's checked in for Tolliver. Markieff Morris comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for P.J. Tucker. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for New Orleans. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris. Well, when you look at the Suns 2 seasons ago, their worst winning percentage since the team's inaugural season, Clark, back in 1968.
And at that time, their 3rd straight season missing the playoffs. That hadn't happened since the 80s, but boy, did they bounce back in a big way.
They were tough last year, you're right. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Great job shutting him down.
He shot the ball.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Pelican.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left.
To get going here. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making, too. He really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Well, we've got a moment left at the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for New Orleans right now, Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis is out there with Z, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Here's Plumlee. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. Plumlee's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Z, the pass to Davis. And he goes in for the dunk.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Really good awareness right there on the assist. Well, there's got to be something about Washington producing these 5'9" guards. I mean, Whether you're talking Nate Robinson or Isaiah Thomas, they both can fill it up in a hurry. And, you know, they both play the game with the confidence and swagger of a power forward. Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Bledsoe, here we go. Plumlee, no luck.
Well, Isaiah Thomas, not the dunker that Nate Robinson is, but he's a really good finisher around the rim despite his small stature. Able to make mid-air adjustments and has that great touch using creative angles to evade shot blockers.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Plumlee with it. 6 points for him. Bledsoe left side. And Plumlee kicks it to Tucker. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And that's 15 points for Eric Bledsoe. And Isaiah Thomas, a natural scorer, but also a willing passer. He's trying to find that balance, Clark, between the two.
Kevin, there is always a place for anybody that can put the ball in the bucket with regularity. He can improve as a passer, sure, but his game is scoring the ball, and off of his scoring ability, he's able to set up other people.
Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
For New Orleans, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Morris, no good.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Bledsoe. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, "Fire away, guys. You've got the green light." Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. New Orleans moving it around. Holiday goes in. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Z. Z's got 13 points.
Tell you what, he has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple of games.
Holiday against Thomas. Morris kicks to Bledsoe. Shot to stop the run. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 17.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Evans outside. Holiday dishes to Evans. And that one's good. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Morris passes to Thomas. Fires top of the key. Can't get it to go. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, they really took it on the chin that last time out, and the difference was the turnover differential. When you look at the stat sheet, they were so careless with the ball, and those mistakes were just too much to overcome.
He feeds it to Plumlee. Rebound by Z. Z's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Outside Thomas. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded by Davis. Bledsoe against Evans. And there's Thomas with the three. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Eric Bledsoe is still on the come as a playmaker and shooter, but because of his great physical gift, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA. A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Now, they got a great chance to go ahead and close this game out because their offense is really clicking right now.
"11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. Bledsoe's got 7 points here in this quarter. And Steve Bledsoe, 6'1" with the 6'8" wingspan, blinding athleticism, and he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah, he's a guy who applies a lot of pressure on the ball. He attacks the glass offensively. He's giving us some highlight reel blocks, too. I mean, this young guy is explosive.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
1:03 left to play here in the third, and that one's good.
Solid work right there, and again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots, and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Dishes it to Plumlee. There's the feed to Morris. Kicks to Tucker. Holiday against Thomas. Pass to Plumlee. Lets it go from 14. Count the bucket. Plumlee's got 8. Now here is Holiday, averaging 12 points a game. Outside Gordon. Back to Holiday. There's the dish to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Evans. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here comes Thomas. 10 points for him. And he uses the glass on the layup. 12 points for him.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yes, the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. Serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
Suns trail by 12. We've got Ennis. Anthony Tolliver out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Gerald Green, and it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The pass to Morris. And Tucker kicks to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Pelicans leading by 10. Holiday, the pass to Z. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And what a game for Z. 17 rebounds and 5 assists.
We are seeing him at his very best today. So much fun to watch.
And you know when he's at his best, it's amazing the things he can do.
Thomas checked in for Phoenix. And it's Phoenix's ball. To the left side wing. Morris. That one wide left.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
Holiday, the pass to Z. Anderson dishes to Usher. Here's Z. Phoenix grabs the miss. Mark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
No, the game's still out there for them, but they've got to get back to their game plan
and start to grind out each possession.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Well, for New Orleans, shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Plumlee is checked in for Phoenix. 6 feet out. Here's Z. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Plumlee sets the pick for Thomas. Feeds it to Morris. On the wing, Green. Pass to Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. Green, no luck. New Orleans leading by 12. And Anderson kicks to Rivers. That's good.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against New York. Thomas goes in. Pass to Plumlee. Thomas against Holiday. And the basket by Thomas.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Rivers with it. And there's the pass to Z. He dishes it to Usher. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Thomas goes in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Just absolute domination in this one for Thomas. He has 14 points and the 2 nice steals as well. I'll tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
Yeah, just on the strength of his defense alone, he would have stood out, but his offense has been outstanding as well.
There's the pick. Here's Rivers. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second play. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Austin Rivers. Suns trail by 13. Morris passes to Plumlee. And here is Morris. Here's Thomas. And he gets it to go. Thomas got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Anderson kicks to Holiday. Shot from 12. Here's Z. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Z's got 23 points.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
The drive by Green. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. New Orleans leading by 13. Anderson passes to Z. Phoenix grabs the miss. Tucker's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Outside, Green. To the left wing. Kicks it to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Morris, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Anderson outside. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. Clock at 6. Passes it to Z. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
That's it. The Pelican lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Morris. The Pelicans shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Z, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Plumlee sets the pick for Thomas. He feeds it to Plumlee. Dishes to Morris. Pass to Thomas. Inside. Shot denied. And he gets it back. Pelicans leading by 12. Gordon dishes to Holiday. They set the screen. Shot off the screen. Jump shot is good.
Well, another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
The Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Sun changes for Phoenix. Morris comes in for Marcus Smart. Rick Bledsoe is subbed in for Gerald Green. And then for New Orleans, Anthony Davis comes in for Omer Asha. And Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Ryan Anderson. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Boy, they needed that last rebound. They haven't done well on the boards overall, but that one was huge.
Still fighting for the win here. It's blocked. They get it back. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Suns trail by 12. Now Thomas. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Davis. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? 11 rebounds, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
Thomas goes in. The feed now to Tucker. Thomas passes to Tucker. Another shot, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Miles Plumlee, Steve, buried on the bench in his rookie season with Indiana. But the Suns saw something in him, and they would not sign off on the Luis Scola trade without Plumlee coming back in the deal.
Well, it was a good move on their part. Plumlee stepped into their starting center position, played very well, and has a bright future, really, in Phoenix because he fits right into what they're trying to do.
6 to shoot, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Some changes for Phoenix. Anthony Tolliver. Marcus Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Ennis in for Isaiah Thomas. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Vitor Favarani's checked in for Z. Anderson comes in for Davis. Rivers, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Fredette in for Drew Holiday. So we see the...
Well, certainly a nice win here in this one for you. What's it going to take for you guys to keep playing at this level moving forward?
Just keep